if you've been following me for a while, despite Hey everyone, it's Aradhana. If you've been following the other video platform that I'm on, you might have seen that we visited the library a couple of weeks ago. And I didn't know there was a library close to home, but my father in law found one. We have usually been borrowing ebooks from the Singapore library, of which we are members. But yeah, my father in law found a national library that is not so far from home. We went to see the area to see whether we could get the membership under the visa that we are on, and we could, not just as adults but as kids. So my kids are both now members of this library, and the library was much bigger than I was expecting, had a lot more amenities than I was expecting. They've got like this little room for kids that is specifically just for kids books, with an area to sit and to play, nice soft chairs, and a little bit of area to run around so that kids can enjoy themselves without bothering adults who might be using the library for other purposes, which is really nice, which is like was really nice vibes. My kids loved that. And then the adult book session, or the YA section, had more English language books than I was expecting. Um, Overall, we did all, not all of us, but three of us, me and both my kids, came back with 4 books each, which I didn't expect to borrow books for myself. None of these are on my TBR, but I saw them and I was like, hey, if I get time to read these in the next 2 weeks before they're due, that is great. If not, I think at least 2 of these books my 9-year-old can read. Surprisingly, I've already finished one of them. I did borrow 2 like middle grade lower YA books. One of them I've already finished. I gave it to my 9-year-old and she will be reading it. I think she's already started it as well, but I thought I'll show you the 4 books that I borrowed. The one that I have already read is called The Secret Spiral. I had never heard about this. It was a quick read. I finished it in one day. There is apparently a sequel. I'm not sure if it's available at the library, but I did find out that I can check the library catalog online. I can renew my borrowing via WhatsApp. So this is like really good, and it's like 5 minutes away from home. My kids are already going, yeah, we can go back, we can sit there and read and have fun. And I was like, yeah, this is great. Now the other 3 books also I had not heard about, but I've started one of them, Dog's Buddy by Diane Wayne Jones. I do love her books, but I think the only 2 I've read are Howl's Moving Castle and A Tale of Time City, neither of which was at the library. I would love to reread A Tale of Time City, but eventually I did borrow another one of Diane Wayne Jones' books. This one was Fire and Hemlock. It seems like a romantasy, so it seemed pretty fun. And then something a little more serious that seemed good was The Thing About Leftovers. It seemed a little more serious, and we will see how I do with that. The fact that I've already finished one is a surprise to me, but I'm just very excited about having a library in your home, guys. Like, so excited to read these. Sor borrowed like one art book that she's been using to draw like daily. She's been opening it to draw stuff. Gore borrowed 4 books. I think she's finished one already, the Daughters of the Deep by Rick Riordan. She's reading the one I borrowed, and she has 3 more. One is called Atlantis that I think she's already reading. 2 of these books were technically YA, so they couldn't be borrowed under her name, so she borrowed them under my mother-in-law's name. But the fact that they're quite strict about kids borrowing books from the kids section only, so you do need parental or adult supervision to borrow any other books. So like my mother-in-law and I had to be there for her to borrow the other 2 books, so they get that confirmation that an adult has approved of this, was something that was really like reassuring in a sense, you know? I'm very excited. Like I'm super excited. library near home. So happy about this. I don't know when we're gonna be going back. We will have to go back to return this. I'm gonna be checking the online catalog to see if they have any of the books that I've been wanting to read that are on my TBR that I didn't want to buy yet until I knew for certain that I enjoyed them. I'm so excited, guys. If you read any of these 4 books, do let me know what you thought about them. I would love to just have some ideas because I went in completely blind when I borrowed them. Okay, bye.